Alrighty, so we're gonna be trying something a little different over here. There's something to spice up what I've been doing over here. As before, this is gonna be like a little something that can, something a little different over here in terms of other stuff. So we are going to be looking at the post intermarium victory warlords of Russia over there. So all of them, I got some different things over into here, and if you can see that over here, I got the tag thing over here because we're gonna be switching over here. We're gonna be starting out from there, and then we're gonna go all the way to there, and we're gonna read some things, see some stuff, and it should be an interesting little thing over here. This is mainly to like showcase some stuff over here because I have heard that after of Gods and Man there might be a little something for all these nations over here. Don't know if it's gonna be like any like post unification. Like any unification stuff over there or anything beyond that. Or maybe just be like a little tease for them. Who knows? Who knows? I do not know because I don't quite know what it's going to be stored for here. But we shall look over stuff over into here. So our first nation over here shall be Latvia over here. Yeah, just a little game over here. I mean, also stuff over there. Latvia over here. I'm definitely gonna be doing some playthrough over here with Bulgarians or whatever, but don't know which one I want to do first actually, so that's gonna be something we're gonna mix up over here, but yeah. Nothing about this over here to Latvia, but generic stuff. A bunch of generic stuff over there. I think the same things for Finland over there, but let's check. Let's check over into here. I'll be honest, there's gonna be some more stuff over there. We got progressive democracy, and these are these are the national Finland's little tree over there. Rather interesting for them over there. A lot of little stuff over that, but with Estonia over there, we're gonna get some stuff over into there. And the Revo. Nothing of interest over here, generic over there, but we do at least have a little focus thing over there. Also, many of these nations have the Volteg, the Vorshire, Verteg. I'm not gonna read that over there because that's pretty much like a thing that in intermarium always has over here. Depending on how many members they got over there. Anyways, the Millennium of the Prophet Kilavipoja. Oh yeah, different butchery now over there. With Ukru meshing over there. -5 consumer goods, -5 stability, and not bad trade-off. But a coin out of the room, Estonia is divided into the diarchy as renowned poet and philosopher Ukru Meshing, a prominent writer and ethno-futurist, has conjoined into the alliance of convenience with the neo-pagan movement. Oh yeah, ethno-futurism. That was like the old futurist idea. What futurism back in the old flood days was called over there. Before it became the generalized futurism over there, because the futurism doesn't make much sense, right? Meshing is a voice of reason for the devil worshippers, inventors of the perpetual motion machine, and humble sons of the true godhead of Estonian poets over there. I think I know what that is. But yeah, it's some neo-pagan crap that I cannot fucking remember what that was about because it's weird shit. Anyways. What they have in common, however, is a hatred for Europe and a contempt for Germans and Russians, as well as a desire to radically revitalize Estonian culture. Estonia was the first problem at the end of the Faustine civilization began, the Taoist Turan horde that will flood all of Europe. At present, however, we are at the mercy of the missiles of Warsaw. There is no doubt in our minds that the Poles liberate us for their benefit, but for now we shall play the game. Without them, the Latvians and Russians will once again gladly taste our lands. We must consolidate, revive, and industrialize before we are ready to return to the great Tsar. Let us hope that this unstable diarchy holds, otherwise we will be consumed by our own hearth flies and devoured by hungry dogs. We can only hope that Prophet Kalavipoja will return an hour of need and bring us to 1,000 years of peace. So basically, Estonia is like, we really hate the Poles and the Russians over here. We really want to do our thing over there with some pagan stuff and futurist things over there, but in order for that to happen, though, we need to bide our time over here and get some stuff going on over there with our power bases over into the nation. That's basically what it is over there in from the time though that I played with the fucking United Baltic Duchies over here. That ain't gonna be fucking happening. Ain't gonna be happening at all. Not at all. So yeah, up into the next of. To our next little bits and bap over there, we got not you. Do you soon. STA. You see the nifts. Again, nothing really. Besides the little thing over here with Peter's Ark over there. So we get plus. So we have minus 10 more support stability, which is pretty bad. And less despotism. Lots of despotism, but daily progressive, liberal, conservative, and reactionary support over there. So we're also like a center-right kind of thing in terms of center-right to very right. There's no such thing over here with Peter's Ark. The Novgorod gene is the brittle, fragile thing, and all corners of forcing the impacts of war and mismanagement on the side of the occupation forces cling heavily. In all corners except the newly Christian Nivist, while the former capital has sites of viewed as the occupation zone, with zone of autonomy of the two leaders of joint intermarium navies, few turn to the new governor Josef Ulrich for guidance or permission. They form a lead industrialist and bourgeois alike. The cream and the fat that once constituted Petrograd's daily life now clings to its remains, organizing into initiatives and parties for their own. So it's basically a St. Petersburg and certain regions around there are pretty much like their own little cliques. Little bits and cliques. The so-called Neft City Industrial Council now actively serves to deter Marshall's will and imposes its own through acts and passive resistance or legalist stunning when the governor's force would normally be applied. Much of it occupies overt annoyance, but it's all just outside, or is it further action on the horizon? And if it is Yusuf truly fit to act as the helmsman who sails the hostile seas? Who knows? So, surely, there's going to be like some stuff for these nations over there. There definitely is a little hint. Definitely are showing hints of things that could be coming out then to there. And now on to the Slavic state of Eastern Rus over here, who, fun fact, can be led by Vladislav Kaminsky. Yes, that Kaminsky. Yeah, he can be up over there. I'm pretty sure, because I did some games with Ukraine over there, and only Poland actually out of the territory, so they get all the decisions, which is kind of a shame. Definitely gonna need to be doing a stuff over there. I would like to do something. At some point over there, we shall see. And then we got two little focuses over there, and nothing going on over here. There's the Legacy of the Unifier and the Great Awakening. My 70% recruit population. Holy shit! Yeah, we ain't exactly doing great over here in the eastern, this little central part over there, right between the Caucasus and near the Urals. Something brewing within West Russia, and the results are unlikely to be pretty. For while the dreams of Prometheus stand realized and the flame burns bright for Panzer Vladivostok, the anger of those who tremble in Itamari's march for progress cannot die out alongside the landscape Russian state. Even now, defined whispers are coming across the country. In Novgorod and Moscow, in Dvisk, few oblasts from the new state that could pride themselves on lacking patrols going missing without a trace. Shimmers on arms vanishing tonight. Collaboration, this bureaucrat's missing a leg or a head. Yeah, quite a very noticeable thing, really. The most optimistic in our rank now will see the process of replacing Russian peace without the Poles has to be a long, dreadful, and demanding one, and the rest they will pray will last. Yeah, I get the feeling that in this scenario over there, this whole thing won't exactly be lasting for long over there. It definitely will be a fucking hassle to deal with. I guarantee you that. And we got the Great Awakening, smooth factory goods, minus 10, with my 5 factory put 15, sorry. Moscow points over there. Although definitely could be worse. Not bad, but definitely far worse. Glory! Glory to the British! Every man of whom the blood of Rus flow. Every man who has not forgotten the legacy of the noble warriors who raised Novgorod. Rise in celebration. Our Slavic brothers came with the fierceness of the Hussar ancestors and the clanking gilded bearers to liberate us from the Asiatic rule. Nationist heroes and men of Zadruga, I keep butchering that, putting the Yahweh's slavish followers to shame him, throwing his priests off the Babylonian altars right into the rabid crowds of awakened people. revolt the masses on the way right in our very own eyes, right under Relay's eyes. So dance and cheer, brave Bogadir. Dance and cheer, he who loves his faith and people still. If your heart still beats with Slavic blood, dance and cheer. The Eastern Rus stands ready alongside the Orleans and the Lichess, the Kievans and the ancient Prussians over there. So, yeah, so that's the Orleans being Ukraine. The Lichess, I can't remember. Shit. Anyways, the ancient Prussians over there. These are not a part of not a part of Red Germany, not of the Germany. Sorry. And the Legolas. I can't remember this. May our brotherhood remain forever strong, and our Indo-Aryan roots never again be stopped underfoot by the Mongol reactionaries and Bolshevik devils. Ah, yes, we're going. Yes, we're. I guess we're like nab bulls or something. I don't fucking know. See, that's weird. But I like weird, so yeah. Breathe freely and enjoy the odd sports soil accompanied by a woman tending the wheat field. A real boom showing nothing short of paradise. Considering the state thing over here, I seriously doubt that. And it's over here, we're gonna go down to Cossacia. Into remains of the dawn, really. About the Cossack horde. Again, nothing. We've got two Muscovites over here with Ivan Pavlovich Ostrina, who was, if I remember correctly, I think he was one of back before troops at Forward 2 over here, before Ukraine got a big old rework. We were content over there. They I think he was one of the leaders that could come into power in Ukraine. But now he's a leader over here in post intermarium victory. Two Moscow with love. Stability was per 10. Group of pop 5. Despotism, not too bad. More villain than Barbados, horned like the angels of evil. What Beelzebub are you down there, nourished with the filth and mire? Guillaume Apollinaire, yeah. Boy Apollinaire, I'm excited for Bloody Memories. Whenever it's gonna be, he's gonna be dead. He's gonna be very dead by the time that happens. So, naturally, well, when I say that though, it's because Halo Death kickstarts the whole path that France can go down when Burning Memories, when the whole Burning Memories update comes. Should be evident whenever that comes out. Who knows? Current nationalism in youth. He is not a race, not a language, but a brotherhood class. Under code checks and aptitude, the Cossacks enjoyed considerable autonomy. All the meanwhile, colonizing Kazakhstan, the Far East. Many commanders like Peter Krasnov remained loyal to Tsar Russia, but a large number fled to Zalatorsky or abandoned their allegiance to Petrograd, going their own way, such as the Anakovites. Yeah, let's see that Turks then. One less sluggish faction was the Cossack National Liberation Movement led by Ivan Pavlovich Osnatsiev. With the support of Kiev, he was able to accept the Cossack military dictatorship, founding a new state based on the Cossack region's strong militarism. While most Cossacks are aware of Pavlovich Ostrania's monarchy sympathies, while he would gladly count himself Hetman if he could, now view his inclinations positively, such that Boris Savinkov's old friend Igor believe. Oh yeah, because I think Savinkov's going to be in the Southeastern Union when Afghanistan man comes out over there. Very keen to see how that's going to play out. However, he declared himself to be prepared on the campaign of terror meant to survive over genuine Cossacks stay free of reactionary falsehoods. Cossack itself has both Potovitz, Ostrinitsa, and believe empathize can't survive without Ukraine. He have also created both an opportunity and a threat. Polovets Australia, I can't say the name. Take a skeptical view of any socialist party in Kiev. Billy, on the other hand, would prefer to associate himself with the Ukrainian nationalists, who raised slogans for the incorporation of Cossacia to Ukraine. However, with Kiev's help, the young Cossacks, they will be destroyed from within and swallowed up by a hungry mob. The hungriest of mobs over there. And definitely an interesting little bits and bab over here showing how unstable these nations are. They got the People's Futurist Republic of Georgia. And the PPG. Anyways, delivered a Prometheus. And don't got anything over there. Years ago, Minecraft cried war against the heavens. The second Prometheus bringing this change. He in time has torch to the endless way that came against them, and they overstood. they'll be understood at a great cost. The total was not extinguished completely, for his homeland safeguards it, waiting for the day when it shall once again consume the world. Jordan was once a stronghold of Mensheviks, and soon after the future is communist. In the face of intermarium invasion of Russia, these two were struggling upon themselves to forge the line to safeguard the land. Since even if they are complete opposites, it's Georgia, not the homeland of the greatest heroes. Georgia, not the home of the true veterans of the spirit. New Day may rise out the fate of Minecraft's soil, with figures such as Leverenti Beria already proclaimed to now it's time to heal the wounds of war and prepare to revolt against the modern world once more. Ah, yes. Good old Beria over there. Good old Beria, then this fucking the evil deviant. We still have Armenia, the intermarium observer, we be observing. So we're here with nothing. So this is pretty sure this is Armenia's little thing over there. And we got Galen Nijda over there, who I think is gonna get some stuff whenever I've got the math come out. Born out of the fire that consumes empires, Armenia splits her chains amidst the ashes of the Great War. The Dashniks vow to never let any foreign nation fly the flag over Mount Ararat ever again. And for 20 years it seems to be the case. Then the Kyrgyz society, under the guise of eating Tatar rebels in the name of Transcaucasianism, invaded Armenia and ended a still-fresh republic. It would be the poor victory over the Russian behemoth that would lead to restoration of Armenia's statehood under Gagarin Nizhda. Already a local leader before the fall of Armenia to the Russians, he has able to see power again, vowing to fulfill what the Dashniks before were unable to. Safeguard means sovereignty until the end of time. The end of Russian DNA can only mean the dawn of a new golden age for Armenia. Independence will be detected to get anyone who dare to take away the cherished freedoms so many have died for. Let the enemy remember that no matter how hard they try, Armenia is and will always be free. And shall be until fucking Persia decides that over there. Because I think Persia can actually get that. I remember, that was like years ago. That was Persia a long while ago, so I could be misremembering that whole thing. Alright, we got Zlov over here. Need the mom stuff over there. It was land of ice and fire, so visibility not too bad. But pretty lackluster. See, any time the place now known as Iran has been named the land of fire after the natural gas flame dying the land. It left a lasting impression to all those who came by, and it was here that fire temples of Azura Mediev were established over there. I don't think I know that one. Here's another fire now burnt bright, the fire of freedom. In the sea of fanatics, we, nationalists and bosom like to fight. It has been a hard battle, but in the name of freedom of our motherland we have conquered. The land of fire shall burn a new name into maps of the world. The United States of Liberty, Azerbaijan, free and proud. The freest and the proudest of them over there. Just see. Oh, that lash. And there's like Cajun stuff over there. Like push it over the cross over there with Hitstos Niz Nisimudin. We got a alright. +5 stability, more support, and -5 consumer goods. Not bad. Our fate is far free from age-old humiliation. In their great global arrogance, the Russian man has always wanted to impose his real life on the nations. Whether he bore the other last crowd restore torch of freedom, or the great scythe, Zavin Gorgolov, he'd always sought to subjugate everything and everyone. However, it was a matter of the past, or at least for Imam Hitstus Nizmudin, understanding the need for the stability time of crisis. The Imam has forced compromise between Islamists and Republicans underneath the auspices of the Lima, leading to a bizarre system of what some have dubbed Islamic Soviets that, however, would be too radical for a statement. I think that would be more applicable to Persia, socialist Persia. Yet there's a time of dialogue in the name of peace does not please all. During the Promethean program, Warsaw, with the aim of weakening Russia, backed Islam's fire, trained them in guerrilla warfare with the fall of Russia, made them stop fighting, but instead turned their sights upon the Nishkin Imamnit. Sabotage Nizbuddha's efforts and seeing him as far too fragile a leader. Only time will tell whether this is simply a flash of the pan or still a much bigger issue for the Tamil utopia. Considering how everything is going over here, I get the feeling that it's gonna get far worse over there. It's not gonna get any better. It's going to get worse, I know. I just wonder where Miss is over here by the beginning stuff. It over here, that's in 2 bit of the people say come here. Come here, sorry. I'm gonna pop 10, so minus 5. Alright. There's another man who remembers the time when a fresh wind still blew in the hair of tribesmen. For centuries, Kamiki has brought a solid of the Russian Empire. The Kamik people did not mediate an identity. They did not pray their own state, yet however it happened. Prince Desmond Trudutov, son of the famous cutter David Trudutov, arose to grasp the reins of power for the bewildered people. However, he is now able to steer the ship. The rich is unsure which direction an independent Kamikyo shall go. While he is devoutly orthodox, he cannot deny that Buddhists form the silent majority amongst the Kimiks. Cats and associates whisper in his ear, pushing him to continue his father's legacy. Even though he sees himself on the throne, some question if Kimiks should even seek his own path, or should they instead join the Cossack brothers and build the Cossack state. With the tongues of many debate among themselves, the revolutionary Germans and the Mujahideen as far as Cossack concerned. So Prince Trudutov watches, building the structure of the state while paying tribute to the Ukrainian Poles. In return, Kiriki Shavi will build one brick at a time. Even if only God knows which work will take which the cap's place over there. So basically, in like a crossroads over where we'll actually continue their liberalism. Should they be more religiously inclined? Also over there, even just some fucking like a big old Cossack state over there that has been on that stuff. Interesting, the state lead over here, interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, we got Volga, Germany, because this town line over there, the Volga Germans are still very quite a minority. The Volga Germans still takes lots of up over there, considering that we got even though that Redford Lounge ain't here though. I see that over there, but pretty much that's not. The Germans are still pretty much here though. They're probably gonna get involved in this for quite a bit. I'll sort of know you've been involved in Dojo probably. Hey, Die Wilka is Deutsch over there. Much for ability, but we get Vanguard, Socialist, and Reactionary support. Because they're basically little combination of red and loud, and we'll get that out a bit. But Ernst Reuter was sent from Germany to lead the liberated proletariat in the Volga. He did not travel alone. Alongside Ernst came to contact with his half-brother Otto Reuter. Unlike his brother who believed in the ideals of Luxembourg and Lenin, Otto preferred to worship figures such as Siegfried and Wotan. Thus, whether to get rid of him or in some strange way to support Ernst, Germany allowed his brother to join an expedition to the Far East. For the citizens of Lenin, this invoking rhetoric has taken root, reassuring both the workers and old nostalgics. While it may be seen whether this possesses have the right to exist and while Ernst still just kept the host of polygamous heathens, two birds are here to stay for now. And so basically, it's like a lot of Ernst stuff over there, from like the own little stays over there for the Germans, and it's very much so kind of weird hodgepodge of the two. But very much an interesting little thing over there for Germany. Out on the I think Spirit of Volga, Bulgaria. It's funny because we got Bulgaria over there. 2 Bulgarians, and now we got 2 Germanys. Or we'll have 2 Ukraine. We got 2 of everything out here. They support, visually support, and % stability. Decent. For the death of victory, Tartar Turks, the descendant of Attila, and the Griffins, many others are emerged back in the card of books. Now the savage tribe as united culture builders. The Aziz Ishki, a coach from the Pesutsky and Information Prometheum, who has finally been able to take the helm of the great project, Idil Ural, a secular, democratic, enlightened city, one built on the tide of Islam and the myth of the Dulo clan of the old Bulgarian Empire. Interesting. How like any beautiful ideas, this is too much to cover the beautiful reality. Many imams do not believe in Ishiki's assurances as though he is pious. His Sufi faith is heterodox. Shivers run down the conservative Muslim spine at the mention of women's rights of worse glorification of so-called Turka Jihadiya. Many would prefer the introduction of the Sharia along the lines of the Emanate of the North Carolina to a Masonic and pagan republic. The teachers inside crowds to take up on the big Republican bones. Yeah, that's very much in a weird mixture. Turkish Union, the Germans, and the Komi all part of the unstable lands of the multicultural Volga Union. Anias Ishiki's status as Pilsudski's feet prepared for not helping to create a strong state with strong borders. Only history tell when a grave dream that Tata Isa for last her pass away like the cloud of dust trailing behind the horde of Attila. Well, considering stuff going on over here, yeah, it's quite the task of him. He wants to get that going. Another cup. The cup. The Komi. Who's in that band, which is interesting enough over there. I think that they would be more of Nav van over there, but they're letting this over there, so I am curious. Even though we are Spartakism, so it is interesting. KP. Look at all sorts of things we got going on over there with the parties over there. It's a Rainbow Republic over there. Alright, stuff over there. The Republic that has a rainbow in it. A home has always been a union of many races. The many recent people in this, the noble and strong, Sankati and Lamasi, the unconquerable Udmuts in the Permian, unafraid of the cold impenetrable steppes. All that brought the history of the combination, which could stretch from Asia to the Euros and beyond. Many of the land flowing with honey and milk. Our promised land, Jerusalem. Many traders and mongers want to resurrect the idea of a great Russia, failing to understand that only the reescalation of our people with the ideal of communism can lead us forward. We have indeed many difficulties ahead of us that we deal with. We can't apathetically wait. It's up for action. The clock is ticking to our nation. If we succeed, the new sectarian order will rise. If not, however, we will disappear in the example march of history. Our nationalist socialist revolution will remind the Kobe people of the price saved from the Uric soul, Uric blood, and Simeonic armor. Our mission is great and our approach are many, but together we will rise the whole challenge. Let our hearts cry out, Komi power. Yeah. Brain power. But yeah, Komi is basically like a well, from like a little national republic. National little Soviet republic over there. Of Russia, though, and those that want to bring back Russia over here are kind of being stupid. And also, in the Penn State over there. I'm trying to switch from beyond the Euros and all stuff over there whenever that happens. Interesting. I'm saying that a lot lately, but these are interesting. Even if they have no content over there, it's like a little interesting people to come over there. That's some interesting stuff over there. Yeah, these are hey, that's Kazan. He's on over there. Is he really taken? We'd have Turkestan. Population will support. Interesting. Decent. Those kind of air. Sorry about all the stuff there. I'm trying to get this mic to be a decent spot over there, so I do apologize for that. The years before the Ottoman victory over the Russians have seen people battling not only freedom but also ideals. One such ideal was Turannism, casting ideas aside what prosperity region could only dream of. Yet even in this proclaimed unity there are splits. Sultan Galiyev and Enver Pasha, the rival war states, fighting for the same thing, for two different angles. Now they both lie in the grave, but Turannism lives on. It's not just greater Kyrgyzstan or whatever skeptics would want you to believe. No, Turkestan has won. The Ukrainians and their great clean colony are oppressing our brethren, our monstrous state, either you or served as a base of separatists. We will not stand for that. The field of the created colonizers shall burn, and the Turkish people either you or join the Union. All in due time, though. All in due time. Yeah, so gotta come over here where I and the either your Republic over there. So, Syria and the state thing we got going on over into here. Definitely gonna be conflicts over into there. Well, you know, Ukraine. But I love Ukraine. We have all sorts of pies over there. Now I go through all of them over there. Because I don't want the video to take like forever. So which I go over to the Ukraine, it doesn't. I say because Very King used to be a thing, but now it's not. We are not end. interesting cities over there. And if I'm not correctly, this is the correct portrait of Nikia Yeholov. Because when the 2Z4 they first dropped over here, they used the wrong portrait over there. So then they corrected. Anyways. Kiev due to that rushing could not find anything to organize a Western Ukrainian friendly government there. Most Ukrainians, despite remembering they used in Kiev or the Donbass, have long accepted their fear servant to the Tsar. The still cities were too weak to form a stable government. Fearing the desperation and the chance of losing viable territory to the Kazakhs, the Ukrainians reached out to the old dusty ace, Nikifor Khoriev. Initially associated with the Russian Republicans, later with the Ukrainians, and for a time with Nista Makhno, the Ottoman, together with the old friends from the remnants of Makhno's Black Army in Ukraine, the Caucasus, eventually reached tops. His newly formed government placed power that had created workers and peasant councils. Consequently, many of his former friends took power in these councils. The theoretical representation of Jews in the council ended in pogroms. The bourgeoisie, which has already settled comfortably in the last college, remembered the bands of anarchists who were eager to play their establishment. And signed by Nikia for the Ukrainians did not spare their Russian brothers. They revenge after so many years of slavery. Of course. But the chaos and the anarchy, a certain order can be seen here. The alliances of SR, the female the Catholic burned to the UN, and the old anarchists united by nationalists forever bind the Ukrainian communities there together. And surprisingly, Nikifor is loyal to calling at last. He provides active aid to Ukraine by supplying them with food supply and by slowly reprimanding any sort of autonomy to Ukrainian orphan. This method does not apply to Ukrainian enemies, because of course, the Red King is what by my stability. Let's go in those alt the Tay rather. With the former stuff over there, because of course the suck on the Altays. Anyways, I was in the King of the Rough, the Altai host, not bad stuff. Gunshots are no longer heard in the valleys of the Altai mountains. At the use of bloodshed, the snow finally rests on the Bakuga. What once screamed and sobbed by home, the laughter of children and joyous song and fills the air. Alexander Gorodov has tied to the feet of the Altai. Once serving the side of the barren den of Gurkin, these are names long gone away, memories buried away. Gorodov is now the undisputed ruler of Altai, and none are left alive to dispute it. The forces have been defeated and split apart in the sea too weak to pose a threat for the foreseeable future, while the staff mourn their dead. So now about the foreseeable future, it might come early in this thing. Surrounded by decay, Altai is being a peace and tranquility. Gorodov Cole has been injured by Cossack charities and desires, seen from across Siberia to Asia, where their home once used to be. It's here that hope still fills the people's hearts. It's here they will live to see their grandchildren born. Well, optimistic over there. Very optimistic, rather. Now we got the Tuvan. The Tan. From Berlin's rather. With religious suck. They got the militant Buddhists over there. Buddhists over there with Kula Kula. So I should multi-pop. We have more civil republic over here that's intriguing. Korea Tuvan created by the divine. How else can one explain the turmoil I went through the last 30 years while skipping death every time? From the collapse of the Qing authority to the area being ruled by Baron von Ungern Stürburg to the Russian occupation until today, Tuvan has gone through more than one might believe, yet as always, it breathes again. Tuvan people did what kept them alive, and as such it must be cherished. Baron von Ungern Stürburg knew this and decided to enlighten himself. The history has it though he had been called mad with all his knowledge cast aside by bureaucrats carrying the will of Russia. For by the Baron's enlightenment, he was not native of the land and could not have known what he really needed. Dunduk Kula, however, has lived here for the entirety of life. It is him who carries the solution, equality, into enlightenment forward. Tuva, go on and prosper. Oh yeah. As long as prosper. Out here. Placing as it can. Now at the United States of Siberia. I think it's something that the Siberian General Governor can form over there. They go the autonomous right over there. Or the Anatoly Papiliadov. And I got all the old stuff for that nation. because we're basically just using similar tags. Just individual. Activity. Yep. Not great. Not great at all here. Definitely could be better. There was a moderate issues of uniting under the white-green banner of Siberia, and our newly formed federation is one of the most important components of Warsaw hegemony. Therefore, we are given great liberty to cause great responsibilities. He supply the entire far eastern zone of occupation of the environment to maintain Siberia's compliance. The United States of Siberia has a good chance of becoming a prosperous state amidst the icy wilderness. For the time being, the period of administration has a deal with the partisan problem. There is no rest for the wicked, and both the radical Islamers and the black countries are hard works for sabotage. We have infrastructure is blown up time after time, and cowboys hailing eastward are exposed to attacks by guerrilla bands. Yeah, definitely active resistance is going on over here. Very active. One day, these terrible might finally die down. These uttered hordes will lose hope of reclaiming their homeland and return to their respective families. For the time being, these cursed soldiers are annoyed flies that constantly buzz by Siberia's ear. I know that feeling. Though people alone do not find their way around this cursed ice desert. Joseph Kors and Zygmunt Lipitska said definitely butchering that. Paul Woodhull commands and oversees massacres in the east, both room in the countryside alongside several lesser cadres. Other gang soldiers are beginning to give in to the chaos situations, seeking to profit from violent civilians or even the outposts of their own brothers in arms. Many things do not change, Siberia remains the same. Pretty primitive all scoundrels and social rejects over there. Reminds me of the Kachin massacre. Soviets supposed to do it to the Russians this time. A little better over here. A wee bit of that. Now on the Mongolia. The kind of amalgam with the chub the grub, who can appear also when get the decision to have Mongolia forms like a little thing when after you unify. Remember quickly. I need to post unification over there. Obey the scourge of God, my future stability. When a man treks down the road from Curie, there's a sadly rather unsettling sign appeared behind the open step. Corpses. Masses and masses of corpses of all agencies and lodies from the native communists to the mad barons men to change officers who want to wish to bring this harsh law under their heel. Mongolia is suffering in a way no other country has suffered, clashing a minuscule population against seemingly endless decades of war and the little to make up for it. Blood that leaves the open air is the most political consciences and already not driven itself to extinction. The other portion of the tribal chiefs and nobles under tutelage the prince then showed the grub to grip into the crumbling reins. In the halls of the criminal Kili, and they congregate, wishing to heed the call of the horrific populace. To hear the praise of pilgrims for all walks of life. For there is no one else, it is the gods who know what fate awaits Mongolia. It ain't fucking pretty over there. It's basically just like a little bandit state over there. Because they've just been fucked over for a while. Definitely not great over there. Anyways, these are old Siberia stuff over here, so I'm not going to be reading them. Who shall read this over here? The Nation of Dreamers. Because that's a thing that's for them and posting them on stuff. Being utopian suckers. Nice. Except, well, again, 3% group population, minus 30% monthly pop, minus 5 in attack and defense, and minus 10 stability, minus 20 war support. They not exactly great. Not exactly great at all. To the people of the Far East are not one of the few. To the people of the Far East are not one of the few. I don't know if people make. Living in the West, perhaps the harshest environment still habitable by man. The blood of a secure remembers all the hardship they had to suffer. From the conquest of Siberia to the Imperial War he endured, and then with the Civil War and the opportunity came, but ego cared not, sending stock to keep the older afloat. And the sixth another opportunity came, yet they ended up vanquished too. And now, the fourth incarnation of Sakha is here, weaker than ever, even if it was last all the others. The murder of Pavel Kiss the Fortov and his compatriots has been one of the greatest crimes of the 20th century. One for all which Sakha has paid so dearly. What goods are natural resilience in the face of lacking manpower professional cadres? There are things folk with them just cannot build. Our dream, although realized, it's just a shell. It's about peace, tough times are coming for our state, and we must ask ourselves, will the blood Sakha persevere through this? So, despite being utopian socialists over here, they are very pessimist in their view of how exactly this How's it Siberia is gonna Far East is gonna be over there. So Kulchikov is definitely seen better days. A lot better days over here. Feels bad, man. Feels very bad. It's very bad over there. I don't know over there. At the here we got the Sparkies over there. Neat. And with Ivan Nitsky. But I think I've heard of you actually. Ivan Nitsky, but I don't know much about you. A listing artificial nationhood over there. My plus 25 consumer goods. Jeez. My 10% sustainability, my 30% factory output. Holy crap. That is really damn bad. Pretty damn bad, actually. We did march forward the world over Russia. The issue of detaching its latest colony from its western counterpart came up too many times to count. While Warsaw did technically enjoy a close relationship with the Harbin beforehand, the main civilization crumbled into ash in a moment of righteous crusade against the ecocide materialized. He thought government roots still lay down. The early deep there create a piece of land ripe for political agitation and oppositional sentiment to permit the nation mission. They are choosing to dismantle the foundation to keep together what remains to pull, which to apply a more gentle approach. And pragmatism, boy. The wishes are answering the former Iron Maskine as ragtag team socialists, a smorgasbord of former Narodniks, Menshevik, Bolshevik, Bundists, and other various groups left. New generation of revolutionary defeatists. That's a title. The first preach of Russia's fall was no curse, but instead a blessing, allowing the state to. So new beginning for socialism. I think there are many people that disagree with that. Saying that long as the Russian Republic, the regions in multi-ethnic nation had proved the cultural separation from Russia by devil, they eagerly took government positions for this new Zatos. It's probably fitting name for that. I was going to say that if you want the flags share the dues that power and the new republic is more publicly defined by either terrorism, religious radicalism, and racially charged attack by those who cling to present days. After all, a crumbling economy and policy government make for poor bedfellows. The many reasons how much longer the Menshevik experiment will be able to stagger on. They seem depression that something similar to a regular Zarathustra collapse can occur over here, though. Frustrating over there. Definitely considering the state of things over there. Coulda definitely. They definitely like promotion over here. Things aren't really great for many things over here. You got active those rebelling over there, those that want their own interests. Those that are actively working against it, and just complete anarchy and bandit states going on over into here. Definitely could be a recipe for disaster. It already is, but it definitely could be far worse. And that last on our list over here is, in fact, the city of Vladivostok, if I remember correctly. It's the first city of Vladivostok over there. There's Vladivostok over there, but yeah. That's over here, the city of Kichis. Well, they popped 20 plus 5 but minus 15 stability. Not could be worse. Some only can spare the loss of their beloved homeland. Others dry their eyes, roll up their sleeves, and get to work. While the Magic originally seen the forest eating pine cones and drinking rainwater. Funny. The real moves and shaking of the water are busy and making sure life goes on. They were stuck with boring pain at the death of Russia, but revolutionary sentiment and Tsar's lawyers will never work conduct the business. A good businessman is loyalty to only those who can line his pockets. Therefore, the opportunity arose, the influential people of life such rose to power. Who was the power in the house to support the Promethean crusade? Soon after, they elected a wealthy industrialist, Boris Biner, as their president. In our tale on the sea, lights turn on as with the capital unfed, Vladivostok became a city of plastic neon and vice. Cyberpunk vibes, I see. The great equalizer. Prostitution runs rapid as many wives and daughters of aristocrats had to find new work after the fall of Russia. However, they cannot complain about a lack of crimes as people from all parts of the world have flocked to Vladivostok. Chinese, Japanese, American, Polish, German, Jews, British, Russian, and God knows who else. Lots of people. Oh, lots of people. Whiskey, rum, blow, smack, dice, cars, old, young, all that and more can be found in the new Germany intermarium. It's like fucking Vegas or some shit. It's just funny. I've been to Vegas not too long ago. Oh, by the time I'm recording over there, winter's gonna be up, so I haven't been well, Divvy is a scum of hive and villainy. Anyways, the common point still quickly become a city for criminal self-appointed vigilantes, and brothers do government refusing to intervene in public business of guests, and just hinted at approaches what draws the globe in. Good trash and silver spoons are like old taboos in the stoicism are drawn to the coast, as the city of the world has become a home of armies to centuries and those who drink out wine and lesser men drink in life. So it reminds me of this fucking one show Black Lagoon, yeah, actually. That's what it reminds me of. It's like a city, it's like a den of villainy stuff. Not similar, but definitely, not exactly, but definitely similar. Similar. They're in the same general region over here. And that's some. About that. But yeah, that is all of the little nations over there for this little video. Oh, fully man's goddamn. I forgot over there. I have Reading Collective. I forgot about that over there. But yeah, so a little post-intermarium stuff over there along with some interesting stuff over there. Just a little reading over here. Something I figured I should do a little bit different over there. Don't know when this video could come out over here, but I figured it's gonna be something a little interesting. That to get the differences with and collapse Russia and over here, well, post-victory Russia, post-intermarium victory Russia, and some little nations and stuff that are going on over there, all the little bits and bobs and stuff. Definitely am interested in. Guess you do get anything really. Wherever I've got my car, that's still a ways away over there. I'm mostly focused on your boyfriend over there with an apple of gold. So yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I do next over to here, and I hope you enjoy this little thing. It's different than the usual stuff over here that I do for Hi4. Then we're gonna be try to do something like this more often over there. We'll see. We'll see. All depends on something like this does come out over there. But just seeing and all that stuff. You just gotta build one off, though. I might as well just try something new. Till then, I'll see you guys whatever I do some next. Alright.